What's up, spectators? Welcome back to an episode of Danganronpa 2. Last time we had the party, and naturally, people are dead. Interestingly, Byakuya was first found and under a table. So that begs the question, who's in the bathroom? Very interesting indeed.
Why is Byakuya?
I just stood there, horrified, as showers of screams rang out behind me, as I gazed quietly at the body of my former friend.
Why?
What is this? Hey!
It's impossible!
Are you kidding me?
Don't mess with me, this must be some kind of mistake! This can't be real blood, right? It's gotta be something like jam or sauce. Cause if not this...
What the hell?
Good gracious! Things quickly took a turn for the worse.
Yahoo!
My, now this is interesting.
Thrills!
On this
chills,
tropical
chills.
paradise known as Jabberwock Island, the very first murder has finally taken place.
Could it be?
Hold on, then does this mean... Of course.
That's right!
Byakuya was killed by one of you.
Of course!
If you look at the body, you can tell instantly he was obviously murdered. Look, he has such a horrible expression on his face, don't you think? A face filled with regret that his life was ended by force, all thanks to someone else's selfish desires. To have a dying face such as this? If this isn't murder, then what the heck could it be? Byakuya was most likely sacrificed by someone who really wanted to leave this island. Lies. It's all lies. You're lying that he was murdered. The moment I screamed that word, a thick, muddy feeling of despair swelled within my body. Which means that I've accepted the fact that Byakuya was murdered.
What is this? Could it be?
Is that really Byakuya?
Why?
Why did this happen?
Phew!
I see. It appears Fuyuhiko is the only one who isn't here.
What are you gonna do?
So, in the spirit of keeping everyone on the same page, how about we do this the usual way?
A body has been discovered! Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
Class trial.
Hey!
I've already explained this to you, right? If one of you gets murdered, the rest of you have to debate who you think is the blackened. You're telling us to figure out who the killer is.
Correct!
That's right! From this point on, you guys must investigate and uncover the blackened culprit.
That's impossible!
It can't be. Someone actually killed? There's no way! If you make an outburst like that, you'll end up being a suspect.
That's...
I won't believe it. One of us killed Byakuya. There's no way something as hopeless as that would ever happen.
No!
If you're actually thinking that way, it means you guys are already being conned by the killer. Let's hurry up and begin. An impassioned, life-risking battle between you guys and the blackened. And it's already started. It started the moment one of you plotted to kill someone.
Hey!
What are you saying?
You can't!
Please, you cannot. You should not believe what Monokuma says. No matter how much you interfere, there's only ever one truth.
On my grandfather's...
Name. Why didn't it finish? Why did he just say, "Oh, my grandfather's"?
Huh?
You have a grandpa?
On my grandfather's...
Grave.
Hey!
Your grandpa's dead? What happened to him?
On my grandfather's...
Plane.
Emergency!
What happened to your grandpa? Did his plane crash?
This is behind it.
I don't even know where to begin. At this rate.
You ain't my comedy partner anymore. It hurts so much when you hit me with a charging corkscrew attack.
Did you see that? The stunning display of power. Defy your big brother and I'll show you no mercy. I'll harden my heart and teach you a lesson you won't soon forget. If only I had my magic stick, I'd be able to fight back against Monokuma.
Fine.
Whatever, let's just leave the whiny rabbit looser alone and get on with the investigation. Now then, in the spirit of lovey-doubt and dovey deception, put your heart and soul into investigating.
Yahoo!
I wish you the best of luck. And with that, Monokuma vanished, leaving those of us who were grief-stricken alone with our despair.
What is this?
What does this mean? I don't understand this at all. A search for Byakuya's killer. Why did it turn out like this? You tell me! Where have you been?
What's going on?
Give me a break. Why do I have to be involved in this horrible situation? You can't doubt each other, because you're all friends.
Understand?
But Mr. Ham Hands really did get killed, right? And if we don't find out who the killer is, we're all gonna get killed, right?
Please wait.
That being said, I cannot abide by this. Now that I finally made friends, there's no way I can doubt them.
So,
Did you even listen to what I said? It doesn't matter if you can abide by this or not. We gotta do this to survive, right? And we have no choice but to do it.
I won't forgive you.
Friends doubting friends is a major no-no.
Shut up! Shut up!
Just go away already, you useless piece of trash.
Oh,
Threats are scary. Do we really have to do it?
but
I don't want to do something like that.
no.
I don't want to do it either. It sounds so scary.
however,
It is just as Hiyoko said. If we're going to get killed for not doing it, then we must do it. But still, I can't believe one of us killed Byakuya. There's no way I can believe it. There's no way. So for that reason,
Yep.
I'll do it. I'll investigate his death. I'll do my best to prove there's no killer among us. There's no need to deceive or doubt each other. What we need to fight is not ourselves,
There's no mistake.
but that which is trying to crush us, this despair. This hopeless reality, that's the real enemy we need to fight. If I'm gonna survive this, then I have to fight it. Before you start, can I say something?
well,
In closed circle detective games, the player usually has to decide on who's going to guard the crime scene. What should we do?
I know.
It'd be bad if the killer destroyed the evidence and got away with it.
Pointing.
Look, over there! That big, bulky, brawny guy's perfect for the guard job. What the heck?
Man.
That guy has a sensitive heart, despite his looks. Is that what that means?
hey,
I can be the one who watches the crime scene. I don't have enough confidence to investigate the body, and it's not like I have the brains either. I'll just stay by Byakuya's side. That's the least I can do.
I'll do my best.
I'll do my very best to not get in your way.
Yes.
I have medical training, so if it's not too much trouble, I can perform an autopsy. So you're going to stay as well, is that okay? And what specifically should we be doing now? It's pretty obvious we're all just amateurs. Going through each grain of sand on a beach just to find a clue would be a waste of time. The only ones who could do that are the police. There's no way amateurs like us would be able to do that.
Hey.
So let's first rely on our intuition. We'll start from there and prove that none of us could have killed Byakuya. But to perform an autopsy on your friend, how cruel. But I have no choice, right? There's no way I could do something like that. Like, decline, right?
I won't believe. I won't believe.
Byakuya got killed. I don't believe that at all. Fine, I'm in.
you are right.
If we're to survive, this is our only path.
This is the worst.
Something like this is the only thing we can do in order to stay alive. Finding out who the killer is. Blah, 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 blah. Still gotta do it. You thought it was time for the investigation, but...
The Monokuma file! Hey, hey!
Just as I thought, you amateurs need this, right? What is a Monokuma file?
I don't like this.
Explaining the rules all the time really breaks my bones.
Why you?
It's not like I have bones in the first place. Don't even make me say such lame jokes.
Allow me to explain.
The Monokuma file contains precise and detailed information regarding the dead body.
What?
I brought it to you so you guys can smoothly proceed with the investigation. I'm so nice, I want to be known as the Mother Teresa of the mascot world.
Hey,
Nice, you say? You're just a selfish meanie.
what's this?
My, Monomi the meaningless mascot, you're still here?
You stupid brother.
Don't put me in the meaningless mascot genre.
Damn it.
Let's go, your turn's already up. Hurry up and get the hell out of here. Don't pull my ears. They're finally gone. The Monokuma file. I guess I should look it over just in case. victim's body was discovered in the dining hall of the old building near the Hotel Mirai. The estimated time of death is 11:30 p.m. The victim was repeatedly stabbed over 10 times between the throat and abdominal region, resulting in death. See? What the hell did I say? This is why you get into a corner, or else you get stabbed a million times. Prison rules! The body has no other external injuries, and no chemicals such as poison were detected. So, Byakuya is really dead. You promised there wouldn't even be one victim. Why'd you end up being one? And now I'll never know what you were going to say to me. I can't talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others, being distrusted. Living hell, yes, inevitable and in this way. In the end, what did it even mean? Could it be? Even so, if there really is a traitor, isn't that gosh darn awful? Pretending to be your ally, tricking you guys. Can't be helped if someone like that gets killed, right? A traitor? Just because he said a lot of serious things, it doesn't mean he was the traitor. What am I thinking? Monokuma File 1's been added to the Truth Bullet section. I need to do it. Yes, God, stop saying the same thing over and over. Yes. Dude, it was you. It was straight up you. You are so absurdly fishy about this whole thing. Now you're gonna die because we have to kill you. Alright. Under this very table, Byakuya was. First, I should investigate the top of the table. Though the only thing on top of the table that really catches my eye is this desk lamp. It looks like an antique lamp and it seems rather heavy. The power cord was connected to the outlet, so it would have been useless during the blackout. Other than that, there's nothing else on the table that really stands out to me. Now's not the time for me to flinch. I gotta do it. I let out a shout as if to encourage myself and quickly looked beneath the table. Immediately, I noticed an unexplainable smell like rusted iron hanging in the air. What do you mean unexplainable smell? It's quite explainable. It's the iron in the blood. That's why it smells like rusted iron. Enduring the stinging pain in the back of my eyes, I slowly shifted my gaze toward Byakuya's body. Byakuya Tagami, the ultimate affluent progeny. He was the kind of guy who said a lot of hurtful things, but he tried his best to lead everyone. Why did he have to end up like this? The only thing I could do right now, for Byakuya's sake, is to uncover the truth. Something stuck to the back of the table. Is this duct tape? There seems to be paint applied to the non-sticky side of the duct tape. Glow-in-the-dark paint. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? A bloody knife. Is this the weapon that killed Byakuya? Hold on. How did the killer bring this knife to the dining hall in the first place? Byakuya thoroughly patted down everyone and thoroughly inspected every corner of this building. And all the confiscated dangerous items were supposed to be placed in that Duralumin case. It's possible they stole this knife from the case, or they hid it somewhere hard to find. Also, there's one more thing about this knife that's strange. Some kind of paint that's been applied to the hilt. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow. Knife has been added to the Truth Bullet section. What is this? Looks like binoculars, but why is there a pair of binoculars under the table?
Hey,
Those aren't binoculars. What are they?
perhaps?
Those are probably night vision goggles. I've seen them at the supermarket on this island. They also stock self-defense kits, too. If that's the case, did the killer use these night vision goggles to kill Byakuya during the blackout? The body is collapsed face down on the table, as if he was in the middle of attempting something. Looks like he was... According to the Monokuma file, he was repeatedly stabbed between the throat and abdominal region. Would one of us really do something so horrible? Wait, what? The blood flowing from Byakuya's body formed a huge pool under the table. That's a lot of blood. Even the inner side of the tablecloth is covered in blood. The inner side. The blood might have splattered all over the place when he got stabbed. But there don't seem to be any drag marks leading from the blood pool. I'm sure I've pretty much investigated what's under the table. Despite the fact that it's just me, I think I'm working pretty hard. Even if it's just a little, I'm sure we're getting close to the truth behind Byakuya's death. This is the metal case Byakuya had with him. I believe he said it was made of duralumin. The last time I saw it, it was closed, but there are a lot of odd things inside this case, like a nightstick and pepper spray. What's this? A hard plastic case, but it's just the case. Wonder what was inside. The goggles. But one thing that really catches my attention is this small key. Must be the key to the other duralumin case. That other case was in the office, and all the collected dangerous items were inside of it. If the key to that duralumin case is right here, then it's unlikely that the murder weapon used to kill Byakuya was taken from that case. Which means the weapons inside that duralumin case aren't related to Byakuya's murder. Even so, I still don't get it. Why did Byakuya have this duralumin case in the first place? A case packed with all of his security equipment. Maybe he was being extra cautious. That can't be right, that's way too overboard. Could he have known something was going to happen beforehand? And because of that, he went to all this trouble to be extra careful. I must investigate my classmate's body. I'm the one who's medical knowledge. That's why I need to do it. Before you start, why don't you calm down? You're right, I need to calm down first. I'm careless enough as it is. That's pretty obvious from how you fell earlier. I am terribly sorry about that, for showing you something so unsightly. You made me remember it again. Oh my god. I made such a fool of myself in front of everyone. Forget making a fool of yourself. How in the world did you end up like that? I got startled by the blackout, slipped on the carpet, and once I struggled to get back up... It's so embarrassing! Please erase it from your memory. Even if you ask me, I won't be able to forget it so easily. Sorry. I can't stand it! Why would this be added as a truth bullet? Interesting.
Hey.
Hajime, there's something I want to run by you. Before the blackout occurred, Byakuya was in the dining hall with the rest of us, right? That's right. And if Byakuya's dead body was discovered after the blackout, then don't you think he died during the blackout? Well, now that you mention it. But why was Byakuya's body under the table? Even if the killer tried to hide him, it's not like he would have stayed hidden forever. Isn't it confusing? You're absolutely right. It seems finding out what exactly happened during the blackout is key to solving the mystery. There's no way I'd know. It was so dark during the blackout I couldn't see a thing.
That's not it.
Tank, I can't read. Come on. He wants to come in. He wants to sit in my lap. Here we go. Lie down. Ah, you silly cat. Although if seeing was impossible, then there's a possibility someone might have heard something. Are you talking about her? Mahiro, are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine.
What's going on?
Is that what you expected me to say? Because I feel terrible. 1 minute Byakuya's alive and well, and in an instant something awful suddenly happens. Of course I'm not fine.
Why?
And not only that, but whoever killed him's one of us, right? That hasn't been determined yet. It's already been determined. You've already accepted it, haven't you?
This is the worst.
That we have to find out who the killer is. Find out which friend killed our friend. I don't like it either, but we won't survive if we don't go through with it. It's not just for yourself. We have to do it to protect all of us. If I had only acted calmer during the blackout, Byakuya might still be alive.
This is the worst.
This whole thing would have never happened. Stop blaming yourself. Nothing good will come of it.
Jeez.
Getting cheered up by a boy isn't like me at all.
Got it?
Hajime, forget about what I just said. Got it. That's fine, I got it. Anyway, I won't dwell on it for now. I can't become a burden to everyone. Plus, there might be a clue that only I have access to.
Hey,
Photos. The ones I took just before the blackout, remember? Everyone, come on, I'm gonna take a picture. The pictures. Want to see them? I have a digital camera, so I can show them to you right now. Please. Let's see here. Okay. I don't see anything suspicious. And this one. Okay, Byakuya is there. What's our nurse friend doing over there? I took these two photos right before the blackout. But... Is something wrong? I didn't realize until now, but right before the blackout, Byakuya was standing in a totally different place than where we found him. Wasn't his body under that table with the lamp? The one underneath the monitor. Prior to that, Byakuya was standing along the wall farthest away from that table. That's pretty far. There's something. Everyone's standing position before the blackout might be a huge clue. Can you approximate everybody's standing position from these photos? I was thinking the same thing. It'd be hard to understand from the photos alone, so it might be better for me to plot it out. But would that actually provide a clue? I don't know yet, but I feel like it could.
leave it to me.
Then leave it to me. That's pretty much the only job I can do anyway. Thank you. Now that that's decided,
You better do your best.
you better work hard on your investigation too. How much longer are you planning to stand around?
Do you understand?
You gotta find out how he died. I know. It's good she's all fired up now, but she's a totally different person now than when she was feeling down. Oh, Tank, are you sleepy? Are you sleepy, my little Tank? So soft. Oh, Hellhound Earring, answer my call.
Impossible!
Is this effort futile as well? Are you still looking for the earring you dropped?
You!
It is not a mere earring, it is the Hellhound Earring.
Fine.
Long ago, in a faraway land, a beast known as the Hellhound was feared by all, even by he who summoned it. Well, this is certainly random. The Hellhound tore its way through the innumerable battlefields, its fangs glistening with blood. And his drenched blood-red fur would dry in the howling winds of loneliness. When I finally tamed that diabolic beast, I received an earring to commemorate that event.
Shiver!
The Hellhound Earring. So that I may never forget the night I battled that fearsome Pomeranian, I wear that earring at all times. Was that really about a Pomeranian? I understand it's important to you, but for now we need to investigate.
I won't let you!
Where is it? Maybe it fell underneath the floor. The carpet didn't cover the whole floor, might have fallen through the gaps. So that's what transpired, such a clever little bauble. Gundam laughed uproariously as he walked toward the wall and pressed his head against the gaps in the floor, and peered beneath the floorboards.
I can see it!
There it is. I found it. Truly that is the Hellhound Earring. It seems God exists for my benefit. Good for you.
Let me ask.
However, how do I recover it? I cannot fit my arm through this opening. Were I to use a tool, it'd probably not reach either. Maybe you should give up.
What?
Give up what? The world? the earring.
You!
Have you not yet realized? The world will come to an end if the human race were to lose that earring. You humans are so satisfied with clothing yourselves in layers of false knowledge.
You flinch, you will die!
But even with all those layers, you still will not survive the winter. Why am I being scolded? It was foolish of me to rely on you fools. Fine, I shall do something about it on my own. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go save the world. He wants that earring back by any means necessary. His determination is truly inspiring. But it'd be nice if he actually helped me with the investigation. Okay. Can I look at evidence from here? No, this doesn't help. Okay. Let's look at the Monokuma file. Uh-huh. Oh, wait. Right, okay. Was someone underneath the floor? Someone was under. And then they stabbed him. Oh. Okay. I can't get out of here yet. There's still other things I must investigate. There are a lot of fancy-looking party dishes. In the end, nobody really ate that much. Can't imagine these are related to the incident. Please forget about it. Oh my god. Even if you ask me, I won't be able to forget it so easily. You're remembering it again! I can see it on your face! Sorry. I can't stand the shame! Okay. A remote-controlled air conditioner. Could it be? Why can't you act a little more grown-up? Oh. What was that sound just now? This air conditioner is probably the only machine inside this room. And the air conditioner is remote controlled. The timer is set to 11:30. I'm pretty sure Byakuya's time of death was around the same time. That means that mechanical sound before the blackout, it probably came from this air conditioner. My flashes of inspiration aren't as bad as I thought. Now then, where else should I investigate?
Hajime.
A moment? What is it?
Hey.
When we're finished with the investigation here, would you like to hear what everyone has to say together? If I go by myself, some people might not talk to me out of caution. Well, we've been told that one of us is a killer. It can't be helped if everyone's on edge right now. Why me? You're easy to talk to, and I feel like you have a scent similar to mine. We both harbor special feelings toward Hope's Peak Academy, isn't that right? Yeah? Fine, if we're going together, let's get on with it. There's no time for idle chit-chat.
Thanks.
I'm glad. It'll be a great help. Special feelings. Even so, what he said about us being similar, I don't think I can agree.
Now then.
I guess for now we should search the inside of this old building and listen to what the others have to say. Not just the dining hall, I think we should consider this whole building the scene of the crime. After all, the blackout that took place at the time would have happened through this entire building. You're right. Finally, I'm in here. Okay. This storage room's really dusty and dark.
Wow.
My hands were full cleaning the dining hall, so I couldn't even touch this room. It even has cobwebs. There's no way I could stay in here for a long time. Are these irons? It looks like they were recently turned on, but why are there 3 irons on this ironing board? Just as I thought, your eyes don't miss a thing. When I was looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I also found these irons, but When I found them, all 3 of them were turned on.
Yep.
It'd be bad if another blackout happened, so I turned them off. But doesn't this feel kind of sinister? Well, yeah. Everything was turned on so we can blow the fuse. There's an awful lot of boxes. We don't have to wait. We don't have to time to, okay, error, to go through each and every one of them. I guess I should leave them alone.
Yep.
A wise decision. There's a huge piece of cloth randomly shoved in here.
Perhaps.
Is this a tablecloth? Wait, there's something on it. A blood stain.
Huh?
Come here, take a closer look.
But
It's too dark, I can't really see that clearly. There's no mistaking it, this is clearly a blood stain. Which means this tablecloth is connected to Byakuya's murder.
well,
If that tablecloth has a bloodstain on it, then it's a possibility. It is a bloodstain!
Hajime.
How much longer are you gonna stay in this dark place? You're just wasting your time. Let's move on and investigate other places already. I get it, you're right. I don't think so. Stacks of clean tablecloths. It looks like they haven't been used yet. Ah, tank recon! I guess there's nothing strange here. What else is there? Okay, I guess I'll leave. There's something I want to ask you.
It is strange.
It appears that only that wall is a different color and material. Why is that?
Perhaps.
It's probably a fire door. You've never seen one before? It's a door that shuts to keep fire from spreading by containing it. If that happens, you can run away, right?
Wow.
It's like a barrier, just like lining up plastic bottles around the house. That's only done to keep from... Wait, keep what? Cats? Huh? You know about keeping cats from getting inside, but you don't know about fire doors.
I am ashamed.
I am culturally ignorant. I am ashamed of myself. Fire door has been added. Were you in the kitchen during the blackout? That blackout totally startled me. At first I thought it was just in the kitchen, but when I finally managed to get out of the kitchen, the hallway was pitch black too. Oh, I got fur in my mouth. And then I heard everybody's voices, so I fumbled along the wall and tried to feel my way to the dining hall. But that place was pitch black too. Couldn't you have used that kitchen stove as a light?
No.
That's impossible. This gas stove needs electricity to work, so it's directly affected by the blackout. Since you work with fire in the kitchen, I figured you'd be able to use it as a light source. I guess it's not that easy. Isn't it amazing? That meat is so big, even I was shocked.
Yes,
It's a dish fit for a tropical island. I'd never be able to get meat like this in Nayoma or Azabu. I'd never be able to get meat like this in my hometown. I get it, you don't have to repeat yourself, but it's so big, where did you get it? I asked Nekomaru. Apparently he killed the cow at the ranch with his bare hands and brought it over. His bare hands? That's a little hard to believe, but it doesn't seem completely impossible either. Those hands of his, they look like they specialize in punching things. I wouldn't want to get punched by those hands. Seriously, Nekomaru's so wild. He's totally right at home in a country setting. My hometown's near those places, so wild country things like that, they slip my mind a lot.
Man.
I guess this beat has gone to waste since this awfulness happened right when the party started. The only ones who ate my food were Akane and Peko, who took some portions for herself.
Eh?
Don't say that! After I worked so hard to cook the world's most refined party dishes, only 2 people actually tasted them.
To tell you the truth.
It's not like I actually believe it, but if there really is a killer out there, I'll probably never be able to forget. He's scary when he's mad.
Hey.
Just from reading through this list, it looks like the knife next to Byakuya's body didn't come from the kitchen. It appears to have been brought from outside. Then how did the killer get past Byakuya's body check?
That's weird.
Strange, isn't it? I mean, he didn't even go easy on the girls when he was performing the pat-downs. If that's the case, they probably brought the knife in advance.
Hey.
It's surprising how much equipment this kitchen has. There are iron plates for barbecuing and even a portable stove. But this is all stuff that doesn't pertain to the murder, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I agree.
You're right.
Okay.
I see.
Apparently a great man once said, investigations should be done on foot.
Yes!
That's why I'm also using my feet. Just walking around for no particular reason. If there's no reason, then there's no meaning.
Hey.
Hey Hajime, I just realized something. Could she by any chance know what happened during the blackout? I was just thinking the same thing.
Are you serious?
How'd you know? So you did hear us, even though Hajime and I were talking pretty softly just now. Not only do I have a perfect face, style, and personality, I also have perfect ears. If your hearing is so good, maybe you heard what actually happened during the blackout.
Hey.
When the blackout happened, you could hear everybody's voice throughout the dining hall, right? We couldn't tell, but you would have been able to make out who's who. Just leave it to Ibuki. It'll be easy as fried rice with gravy. I'll hardly eat it for breakfast.
I see.
You mean like it'll be as easy as pie, except eating fried rice with gravy for breakfast is kinda heavy. Any fried rice that isn't fried rice with gravy is so wrong. She should make a metaphor with a more common type of fried rice, like egg fried rice. Anyway, can you tell us what you heard?
I got it!
Leave it to me!
Yep.
If you tell us, I'll let you bite Hajime later. What if she takes you seriously?
Aww.
The first person who raised their voice during the blackout was... Mahiru.
It's a blackout!
Hold on, where's my pen? Where's my pen? Oh my god, where do my pens always go? This blows my mind. Oh, here it is. Ow. Alright, I'm gonna use my zero time dilemma paper. Mahiru. Come on, Mahiru. Next was Kazuichi's voice.
Hey, I can't see anything.
It's pitch black! My future is pitch black!
What a nice remark I made. It's to the point and has its own unique charm. Just continue. Then there were more voices, one after the other.
Everyone, calm down! We gotta stay calm in a situation like this! Ah! Don't step on my feet!
Okay?
What the hell? What's going on here?
Okay?
This. Ow!
Okay?
Turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like this, you know!
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Okay?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Okay. Alrighties, that's pretty much it. Aren't I awesome? Praise me! I heard you the first time. Seriously, don't get any closer. Hey, Nagito, say something. Did something happen? No, I was just thinking about what Byakuya said during the blackout.
Hey,
Why did he say something like that? Rather, why was he able to say that? What do you mean? Why don't we discuss it after we've investigated a little bit more? For now, I can't really say anything for certain. It's not like I really care.
yep.
Don't you think Ibuki's account just now is an important clue? Then praise me! Why are you really biting me? Well, it's been almost an hour. This is a long investigation. I'm gonna end it here. We're gonna check out the toilet and everything else later. While I'm here, though, hold on. Why don't I check on my pet? There we go. And we'll save the rest for the next video. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye!